Here we are sightseeing while the Autobots are getting their tailpipes kicked in by Galvatron's goons.
Spoilsport's the name, and there ain't a target I can't hit.
Shorts and Decepti-Clips. Well, quick video. I'll try to be quick. So, Sureshot, we've only been waiting about 500 years. Don't quote me on that. For this last Target Master, Autobot Target Master. And then they've got to do double Target Masters, and oh my lord, they've got to do two of them still, because they did Scoop about 900 years ago. So this is Sureshot, not the Generation 2 Sureshot that looks like Optimus Prime, a different character. There he is with Spoilsport, akin to the Point Blank version, so not the Takara version that they did, well, probably coming up to 10 years ago now, thinking of Titan's Return stuff. Sureshot out the box, and what does he come with? Here he is, Spoilsport. This version of, which just does this. Then he's a gun. Very simple. I think a slight improvement on the Point Blank one, who is next to me as well. So we will do a little mini comparison. And these bits, and I'm assuming these are for the spoiler, for Spoilsport. Here's the instructions for him as well. Whoa, well, going everywhere here. Let's just quickly confirm if that is that. Nothing so far in the instructions telling me exactly that. But looking at the picture there, that's those, isn't it? Okay, I don't know why they're separate. We'll just click them on when he's in dune buggy mode or racer mode. What to expect from him? Nice, bright colours. Absolutely beautiful looking figure, colour-wise. And I guess he's one of those characters that is probably a bit of a gamble for Hasbro to do. People go, oh no, they did him back in the 80s, so he's really popular. No, that's not true. That's just so not true. There are core characters which just sell, and make the company money. And that's what they want to do. They want to make money. Do they really want to do figures like this? Probably not, because he doesn't make money. So this guy will probably end up in sale in some places. Fat chance of it in the UK. But there he is. He is just booming with colours there. The orange, the yellow and the red. Well, it was like a blood orange red in some fashion. Actually, it's not like a solid red. So great articulation. There. This bit is a bit annoying. Keeps popping out when I'm moving him around. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be playing with him too much. He'll have a battle scene. He'll be facing off against the Decepticon ones. Who, when you look at the Autobot guys, you're thinking, well, the Decepticons are probably going to need to be redone in some part, sometime soon. For me, I'm probably not too bothered about getting them ever again. Because, I don't know about anybody else, I'm getting a bit of collector fatigue when it comes to Transformers in general. Like, I might do like another video on it where I've had about 4 Optimus Prime since the Classics era back in the early 2000s. So I've been collecting this stuff like solidly for 20 years, and if I'm honest, like I said, fatigue is getting to me. It is getting to me a little bit where I don't want to have to keep rebuying the same characters over and over again. And this new studio series, Age of Primes, Legacy, Siege, Warfare, Cybertron stuff has been great. It has been great for the brand. There have been some duds in comparison with the modern looking Target Masters themselves. So this is, what's him gun mode there. Actually, it's not. They're basically the muchness. Let's just transform him very easy. So you flip the gun around like that. And that is. Don't know his name. I never remember the name of Target Masters. Recalls one of the grey black ones, I think. So that just come apart right there. So that easily comes apart. And if I'm honest, feeling the plastic on this Target Master, it feels a bit cheap. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a bit cheap compared to this one. This one feels a bit more solid. So there they are, side by side. New modern selves. And what I've been waiting to do. This is the one that you will be holding. And old Crosshairs here has been holding it ever since I picked up, whether it be the Windblade or the Rodimus. I can't remember who had this, because there was 4 of them that didn't come with the proper robot character. I think Blur didn't come with it, so you had to get Double Cross and so on and so forth, and Windblade came with one, and I think there's Top Spin and Twincast came with the other 2. So this is the proper Target Master. And the good thing is, all the Autobots, let's get them all out, came with this modern Takara styled Target Master. So I'll do a separate video. I'll get all the Target Masters out like I did with the Decepticons many moons ago. So there they are, all the Autobot Target Masters all together at long last. It's taken a while. It's taken a hell of a long time to get this guy in particular. There's some grumbles and moans. Oh, he hasn't got the right alt mode, so he'll be coming around again. I'm not going to buy it. I've not that invested in Crosshairs as a character anyway. Oh, but he's G1, you're G1 follower. It doesn't matter, guys. It does not matter. This is the one that I'm keeping. And I've got the right gun for him. I've gone through all that expense to get the right guns, so he can have the right gun and Target Master. And these all come with the right one as well. And then we've got the Hot Rod. Comes with that. And then it's the three sort of newer Target Master characters, all with the correct Target Master. So they'll be on the shelf together at long last. Is he the leader? Is he the leader? He's the leader. I can't remember when it comes to these guys. Will they do Takara versions of these characters? Because they did look slightly different in the cartoon. For me, I'm not too fussed. This is how they look to me, and that's how they'll be going on forwards. So let's just have a quick comparison with this beautiful Takara Target Master. This is what they should have done. Hasbro never released these molds, and it's a massive shame that Fracas and Nightstick didn't actually get these molds. So we have to stick with the universal looks to those, unfortunately. And I've completely balls this up. How has that even happened? So that is him, side by side, with a vastly superior figure. This is absolutely 100% better than this. This is a good stand-in. It fills the character hole if you don't have this. Now you have to invest a bit of dollar in order to get one of these. Well, to be fair, I didn't, because I got them when they came out, knowing that they'd probably do this kind of rubbish going forward. So I'm glad I've got more articulated versions of these characters. Yeah, you can move the head a little bit, but you've got to sort of detach that so you can have him like that. But there is more options with this version of the Target Master. So this is how he'll be displayed. This guy will be, I don't know, he'll find a place on the figure, out the way, probably. Well, similar, trying to do similar to what I do with a point blank, where I clip him on the back, but it doesn't look like I can do that, because this is where I'd usually put him. So I have to find a way, unless he just holds two guns and he becomes a dual Target Master with the same character. Well, that's robot mode. Nice and stiff, this version. Great articulation, lovely head movement. Just look at that. He is a beautiful looking figure. And let's get a quick look at the vehicle mode. Spoilsport in his Dune Buggy Racer type mode. Not the prettiest of transformations. Let's noticeably see his head. There, you see his hands in there. See, they should have had the hands fold in into the arms. I don't know why that was missed off. Maybe it's to keep the price down so you could get this. That seems to be, I'm not going to say excuse, let's say the reason that they give nowadays. Not the prettiest alt mode, to be fair, but he is meant to be like a Cybertronian racer type thing, so he's not meant to have like a human or Earth type mode. And to be fair, on this smooth surface, he rolls really nicely, so that's good. So he actually makes a decent car transformer. Now let's get him how he should be displayed, like that, with his pack-in Target Master. But we will take off that, and we will put on him. Look at that. Even better, bigger, badder. And you can probably stick this other guy in there somewhere. Yeah, he can be on there for an extra armament. So Spoilsport and Spoilsport 2.0. Fantastic. At long last, we've got a full set of the original Target Masters. Yay! So don't forget to love, like, subscribe, see you guys and girls in the next video.